All right, let's dive in. Have you ever been listening to the songs in My Singing Monsters and thought, hey, I bet I could write something like that? Well, you're in luck. Today, we're taking a guided tour of Composer Island, the one place in the entire game where you get to be the maestro. This is going to be fun.
So this isn't just some catchy tagline the game throws at you. No, it's pretty much a mission statement. Think about it. On every other island, you're breeding and collecting monsters so they can play their songs. But Composer Island, it completely flips the script. Here, the monsters, well, they work for you.
So what is this place, really? Let's break down what makes Composer Island so unique, so different from literally every other spot in the entire monster world. The official description calls it a fantastic dream space. I mean, just think about that for a second. It's not just another island you unlock. It's described as a bridge between our human world and the monster world. It's this cool creative spot where the musical ideas in your head become their reality. You're not just a player on this island, you're an artist. Here's maybe the best way to think about it. Every other island is like a concert stage, right? The monsters show up and play their greatest hits. But Composer Island, that's your own personal recording studio. You're the producer, you're the songwriter, and the monsters, they're your session musicians, just waiting for you to hand them the sheet music. Okay, so we get the concept. It's a creative paradise. But how do you actually get started? Let's get practical. Before you can drop a chart-topping monster hit, you gotta build your band. And the good news is, the barrier to entry is super low. All you gotta do is get to level 7 and have at least one successful breeding combo under your belt. That's it. As soon as you hit those two little milestones, the doors to your personal music studio swing right open.
And the best part? Your very first Composer Island is totally free. Now, if you get that composing bug and one song just isn't enough, you can buy up to 4 more islands. Just, keep an eye on the cost. It goes up in diamonds for each new one, so you might want to plan out your musical empire a little bit.
Okay, and here's where things get really different. You can just forget about breeding timers. You can forget about hoping for lucky combinations. Nope. On Composer Island, you just hire your band. You go to the market, and pretty much every natural monster is right there waiting for you, ready to be purchased with coins. The more elements they have, the more they cost. Simple as that. You see how this all points back to pure creativity, right? It doesn't matter if you're level 7 or level 70. You've got access to almost the entire lineup of natural monsters right away. And yeah, for those of you who have the separate Composer app, you can even get the ethereal Ghast in on the action. But just remember this key detail. These monsters are pure artists. They don't generate any coins for you. Their only job is to play your music.
So, you can have a maximum of 40 monsters on the island. But get this, and this is a real game changer. Every single monster takes up exactly one bed. It doesn't matter if it's a tiny little noggin or a massive sprawling chorister. One monster, one bed. What that means is you can build this huge, incredibly diverse orchestra with up to 40 different instruments. It's awesome. All right, your studio is open, your band is hired, now it's time for the main event. The moment we've all been waiting for. Let's walk through how you actually write a hit song for your monsters.
The composing system is actually way simpler than it looks. First, you just tap the monster you want to write a part for and hit compose. Then you just tap on the musical staff to place a note. It shows up as that monster's egg. See that little green triangle? Just drag that to make the note longer or shorter. And here's a pro tip. If you have a part that repeats, don't write it out over and over again, just use the copy and paste feature. It'll save you so much time. When you're done, just hit save and you can hear your monster play its new part.
Okay, now listen up, because this is super important and it could save you from some serious heartbreak later. You'll see 2 different save buttons. Hitting save just saves the changes to the song on that island. The problem is, if you sell that monster, its part is just gone. Poof. To really protect your hard work, you need to use Save Track. That saves the monster's part as its own little file that you can load back in anytime, even if you sell the monster. Seriously, if you write a part you love, always use Save Track.
So we've covered the what and the how. To wrap things up, let's pull back the curtain a little and look at some of the cool secrets and hidden details the developers tucked into this island.
This is where we get into some really fun lore. Did you know the Colossal on this island is actually awake? Its name is Valdi. Get it? Like the composer Vivaldi? And that white, fluffy ground? That's actually supposed to be a nod to Mozart's famous white hair. Even the logo for the island itself, the word composer, is made up of little musical symbols. And get this,
Even with all this creative freedom, the developers have said that yes, Composer Island is officially part of the game's story. It's canon. Oh, and one more thing for you. It's the largest island in the game, by far.
And there you have it. That's Composer Island, the ultimate creative sandbox in the whole monster world. You've got the studio, you've got the band, and now you know all the secrets. So really there's only one question left to ask. What kind of masterpiece are you going to compose?